What's up, pure pugilists, boxing logic fanatics? This is Myron Magnus. You know, it took me, a while to come to the realization where my money was not appreciated. You know, I'm a loyal dude, and I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? And when you donate to a boxing channel, okay, like I've donated to various ones, you expect to be treated fairly. You expect your opinion, although it might be opposing, okay, to the person's show and to various people in the comment section. You expect your opinion to be appreciated, accepted as your own individual perspective. But it's not always. You feel me? It's not always. You know, I have to personally say, it's not the first time doing this, but I want to get this off my chest that I done fucked with Hearn boxing for quite some time now. I've donated, up to $100 to his show over the time. And I gravitated to Hearn boxing because he supposedly, or does, support the United Independent Compensatory Concept logic like I do. So that was automatic for me. You know what I'm saying? I deal with the United Compensatory logic. And the number one rule in the United Compensatory logic is try to solve problems without making more problems. So that already created an affinity for me to Hearn, and I supported him. From out the get-go, though, I would speak my opinions, you know what I mean, that I had that was opposing to his, you know what I mean, but he talked to me respect for the most part, and I talked to him respect. But the other guys who follow the channel, where there might be 100, 200, called me a troll. And I was finding out that my messages was getting deleted. And I was being blocked or put on timeout for just speaking a different opinion. Speaking my opinion, voicing typing, commenting my opinion in a very respectful manner. Never disrespecting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because we all men. And no one likes to be disrespected. Or clowned or denigrated for having an opposing opinion to other people. But you're expected to be, people that have supposedly an open mind or mature enough, okay, to accept that, agree to disagree, and be good to go. But that seemed not to be the case. I've contributed much to Hearn boxing, and I'm not trying to dog you, Hearn. I'm just trying to be honest. I've contributed much to your channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sometimes, as soon as I come on, be the first one to donate. Nobody will donate. It'll go like 30 minutes, no donation. I put $10 on that joint to other people, which would spur other people to donate. I was doing that. But every time I might write a comment down, which just happened day before yesterday, where I said I believe Shelly Finkel was protecting Wilder, I got put on block and put on timeout. This is not the first time happening though, Hearn. It happened once before and once before. Now, I'm not trying to make this look like I must watch your channel. Like I must be a part of that group, because I'm comfortable with who I am. That's why I'm not afraid of doing videos showing my face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of doing anything. I don't like Deontay Wilder say, I fear no man. You know what I mean? But fuck all the trite shit. But I'd like to give people benefit of the doubt, and you apologize to me one time, but then it just happens over and over again. And I know you have your moderators, they do that, and people in your comment section call me troll. Why? For I never disrespected nobody, never called nobody out their name, but yet they call me a troll for having an opposing opinion. This never happened on Blue Blood. And that's why I fuck with Blue Blood still. And I can see Blue Blood, him going back and forth with Ticket TV all the time. You know what I mean? Ticket TV trying to push his opinion and Blue Blood fighting it back. So I still see that Blue Blood is fighting, trying to be fair down the middle at times. You know what I mean? Other people might think differently. And I don't be on these guys' shows every day watching all the show because I got a business to run. You feel me? I don't have the time necessarily to put in the sit around all day and do the deep research like a lot of you guys have. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I got another business to run. I'm the triple firstborn of my family. So I got 50 other grandkids, great grandkids under me that I look out for, man. So I don't really have the time to put in. But I make it all say all this to say is that, you know, no one should be called a hater. You know what I'm saying? Or a troll for voicing an opposing opinion to a subject. Okay? That is a fascist style of moderating or debating or conversation. I mean, and is your channel a fascist channel? It's only your opinion, the opinion that matters. Okay? I just want to ask that question, bro, because it seems to happen a lot here. It happens a lot on 78, who I fuck with. You know what I mean? It happens a lot on a lot of different cats with the LDBC. And I want to know why. Why are you guys in such fear of an opposing opinion to yours? Okay? Do you go to the extent as blocking it? I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and it's Myron Magnus, you will never, ever, 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 ever get blocked listening to me say my opinion or my perspective on my channel. Okay? If you happen to have an opposing opinion and perspective and you voice that on my channel, you will never ever get blocked in your life. You will never get blocked. I want your opposing opinion and your opposing perspective, because that's what make, okay, the world great. That's what pushes, okay, the thought process to a higher level by being challenged. When you on a channel where motherfuckers don't like to be challenged, you gotta look at these motherfuckers very suspect. And I was giving people benefit of doubt for a long time, okay? And I'm one of the greatest trash talkers of all time, but I'm not trying to do that because I'm trying to solve problems without making more problems. So I try to come respectable to everybody, okay? So people, when you're listening to Myron Magnus, you can say whatever you want underneath the sun, as long as you don't disrespect nobody, call nobody out their name, or try to ostracize a person or persons for having a different opinion than you, okay? That's not freedom of speech. That's not nobody who really cares about you. That's a fascist mentality, okay? That's a self-centered mentality. That's a insecure person or a group of people. So understand, when you listen to Myron Magnus, okay, your opinion is welcomed here, no matter if it's completely opposite to mine. Because you know what? You might have me see something from a different perspective that I never thought of before due to my conditioning and the environment that I grew up in. Okay? Guys in the UK, guys in Africa, guys in South America, Brazil, where I visit quite often, motherfuckers in Kuwait, where I've been to, motherfuckers in Germany, where I lived at for a year, all can see things from a different perspective. Okay? Because the thing about common sense is only common to those who share common experiences. Okay? Common sense is only common to those who have shared common experiences, okay, in their lives. If I walk into a motherfucker's house, okay, and I go through the door, I'm not thinking off the top of my head, take off my shoes. Why? Because it may not be common in my household. You might be able to walk right in, boom, no problem. Do whatever you want. But guess what? In this household, it's common. And everybody who usually goes to that household, who is familiar with this person's household, that would like for you to take your shoes off at their door, it's common sense now knowledge to them from the experience to, yo, we going over J-Rod's house. All right, you know you gotta take your shoes off at the door. I would have never known that because have no commonality with J-Rod's custom within his home. So common sense is only common to those who've shared common experiences, if you understand what I mean. And we need more people, okay, to voice their opinion and share it with us around the world. Because TV is a programming mechanism. Social media, and I mean the TV I'm talking to you right now, which is this telephone, this smartphone. It's a programming mechanism, okay? It's programming, propaganda, okay? It's all of it, okay? It grooms your way of thinking to fit, okay, a particular agenda, narrative, idea that those who's pushing the narrative want you to think of. When you come to Myron Magnus, you ain't gonna never have to worry about that shit. You'll be able to speak your mind, and I will appreciate it, because most likely I'm gonna learn something from you as well as you learn something from me. This is pure segment of Pure Pugilism, Boxing Logic. One love.